Hi there, Richard Matheru here, and in today's video I want to give you some advice that if you're at all serious about generating a large income from your home business, then you really are going to have to adhere to these rules, if you like, or at least this kind of philosophy on building your business. If you don't, you're only ever going to have a small amount of success. It's going to take you a long time to get there. If that's fine, then that's fine, but a lot of you out there I know are looking for at least the option of going full-time or not, or having that size of income, yet you're not really doing the right daily nitty-gritty actions that are required to make that happen. I want to help you with that, with maybe something flick a switch today for you. So what I want to talk about is, if you're serious about the big results in this industry, and I mean you're looking at the top earners on online and offline, and you're thinking, wow, I want that car, I want that house, I want that freedom, I want that travel, I want to give to charity, I want all these special things that these special people seem to have. You've got to be willing to do what they did or are doing to get those similar results. It goes without saying. If you wanted to run as fast as a certain person, you would follow their training plan, you would eat what they ate, you would copy what they do, and you would expect a similar kind of speed race. It's the same in business. If you want the same kind of results, if you want the same kind of lifestyle, well then you've got to look at that person and think, well, what are they doing? Who have they become to go from wherever they went from to wherever they are now? And whereabouts am I on that journey? What have I got to do to bridge that gap? Too many of you treat this like a hobby and expect a business results. You think if you speak to a few people who you're comfortable with, one or two a day, maybe not even that, watch a couple of webinars, which really you already know the education anyway, then that's done. Work is done. It's not my fault that I'm not growing as much as I'd like to. I've done my work for the day. Is that what you think a top earner does day in, day out? How many contacts you need to speak to? Have you even got a mentor or a coach? I don't know anybody in any profession, sporting, personal, professional, that has any kind of results that didn't employ somebody or speak to somebody or get connected with somebody that could drag them up to the level that they wanted to be at. Who goes it completely on their own in any industry, in anything, and just turns up without a cornerman or without a coach? Just doesn't happen. Yet some of you are still frightened to even invest in somebody who's got the results that you want. You won't even ask them the question. You don't even want to pay them the money. You don't want to take courses. I see so many people out there asking the wrong questions. Well, how long before I can get my money back? Well, how much time would I have to put in to get any kind of return of investment? How certain are you I'll get these results? You want it all in a box. Life's not like that. You don't build a business like that. The top entrepreneurs on this planet, they had a vision, they knew what they wanted to get, they tried to put a plan together, but they didn't know all the steps, they didn't know all the details, and they certainly didn't have somebody come and say, hey, guess what? Don't worry if you fail, it'll all be okay, we'll sort it all out for you. There are no certainties in life. If you're expecting to put the least amount of effort, comfortable effort in every day, and look at these $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month earners, and just by wanting to bridge that gap, save yourself the pain and go back to 9 to 5, because that's the attitude that you've got, and it's not going to build an entrepreneur lifestyle. So maybe a bit of a shake-up, maybe I'm being tough, but I'd rather say what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I'd rather you hate me and be successful. Look at your daily activities, look at your attitude, look at what you're doing. When's the last time you invested in a good course? When's the last time you invested in a coach? When did you actually seek out and improve your circle of influence? When did you actually step out of your comfort zone with the way that you prospect, with the people that you're talking to? When did you try and make new connections outside of the ones that you're comfortable doing already? When did you do that? And are you doing it daily? Because that's what I do. Everyone's saying, how do you build a big business? How do you rise so quickly? I put a course out there, and the fundamentals along with those tactics are my attitude. I played big. I played to win. There was no plan B. There was no plan B, because that wasn't an option for me. And it shouldn't be for you if you want to go big in this industry and big quickly. You've got to play big. You've got to back yourself. You've got to take those steps day in, day out. Even if you can't see where you're going right away, you've still got to step forward. No good taking a step back and sitting on the settee and watching your TV show and a webinar and thinking it's all going to be okay. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. I just want to be honest with you, okay? You've got to go out there and expose as many people as possible to this business in the smartest possible way, and do that all the time, and daily be growing what you're with. All the time I'm improving in my circle of influence, my coaches, my mentoring, my staff. Every time I get some money for my business, I spend some to celebrate and I invest the rest back in and I move up. And I've done that ever since the beginning. Take on overtime, take on extra shifts, do whatever you need to do. If you haven't got the money, that's not an excuse. Money is out there to be made if you're willing to roll your sleeves up and do it. I know because I've been there and I see it with people every single day. So no more excuses. Today's a day. If you're serious, if you want to play big, go and make it happen. Get with the people you need to get with the teams you need to follow, get the resources, change your circumstances if they need changing, but do it. Or accept that it will never happen for you and blow that frustration away. I hope that's hit home for some of you. On it's going to be, this is Monday, it's going to be Tuesday you see this. I hope you go and run with this attitude of hunger and desire and practicality and give yourself a bit of a shake. If you do, I look forward to you going and creating a day that counts and seeing you at the very top. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next training video.